Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to adjust the ride height on your Godspeed Monomaxx suspension. This is on a 9th gen Civic. First step is to remove all the lug nuts, get the wheel out of the way. This is a pretty easy job, so very simply what I do is I don't use a jack stand. I wouldn't really recommend that, but I just plop the wheel right under the car. I don't plan on spending too much time here or upsetting the car all that much. Up next, we're going to remove the bolt holding down the oil brake line for the car. So that simply just gets loosened. It's a 12mm, and just back it out. One thing that I do is I put the bolt right back where it belongs, so I don't have to keep track of where I need to put things. Up next, remove the clips for the ABS wire. Front one is really easy. Comes off right here. Bam. There you go, just like that. The back one, there's a little bit less access. As you can see here, I try to get to it like from the top. No luck there, and I don't really want to ruin this thing. So the best way to do it that I found is to unclip one side and pull back on it, and use your pliers or screwdriver to simply pop the other side off. Pop goes the weasel. There you go. And now they're safe and out of the way. We can move on to removing the actual strut. But up next, we're going to loosen the collar. You want to do this before you remove the strut, just because it's secure. If not, you'll find, oh, I gotta put it back on. But as you can see, just a few hits with the rubber mallet does the trick. There you go. And what I do here is I try to keep this area clean if you're gonna unscrew it. This is a pretty new install, so there really wasn't any much grime to it. There you go. That's what it should look like. Okay, so up next we're going to remove the bolt or the nut holding down the sway bar end link. You can choose to try to remove the end link now or just save it for later. It's really not a big deal. It wasn't easy for me this time around, so I just left it on there. You'll see later how it comes out. Okay, from a different angle here, and you're gonna see me remove the two big bolts holding down the strut to the main hub assembly. For this, you need a 19mm socket and a 22mm open wrench. I use this rigid hammer to help me just make the job a little bit quicker. I highly recommend you get one. It'll just save a ton of time. I think I bought this set for $150. It came with a drill and this hammer action drill. Just makes jobs a lot easier. And there you go. As you can see, moving right along. Here I'm going to drop the actual hub, and I didn't use a jack stand this time. I would recommend using a jack stand under the hub so that one, you don't put too much force or drop it very violently. It wasn't pretty obvious in this video, but that thing came down pretty hard. And now I'm going to speed it up a little bit here because all we have to do next is get that sway bar end link off of the strut. And as you can see, there's a lot of movement now, so I can move it right towards me and it comes right out. Easy peasy. No need to worry about it. So now all we have to do is screw left if you want to go higher on your right height, but I'm going lower. So we're gonna just screw this to the right, screw this over to the right. And that's just it. There's really no science to it. I found that it was nice and easy to tell how, at least if you want to see whether both sides are going to be the same, stick a ruler underneath the strut. There's a big hole under there, or your finger. Just take a semi-guided measurement, and that'll help you not have to do this process over and over again. But there you go. that's basically it. We're almost at the finish line here, guys. So I'm just putting everything back together. This is again where a jack under the car, or I'm sorry, under the hub would have helped. I'm just manhandling this thing on there, but trust me, if you do this 2, 3, 4 times, and if you're not jacked, you're gonna feel it. It also saves you time, you know, just lining things up. You know, the jack would have kept things lined up. So you gotta just put these bolts back in reverse order, and make sure things are tight. You can drop the car once you know everything's nice and tight. Wheels are on. You can either take a first spin or jump on the suspension. That's what I did to try to get it to actually fully compress. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you liked the video. I'll try to do the back end next week, and if you like, just hit me up on the like button there. Subscribe, come back for more, and that's pretty much it. And here's a look of the jack under the hub. Thanks. Bye.